Oh my gosh. Can you see me? Can you see me? Hey, Donzel, can you hear me? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me, child. You know I be struggling. I be struggling. I think y'all can hear me and see me. I am going to try to make this quick little Halloween throw pillow because I personally think it's super cute. I'm going to show y'all what it looks like and what I'm making. But I'm going to try to do this super fast, y'all. Super fast because some of my other favorite YouTubers are going to go live tonight. And I want to see what they're working on. I'm excited to see what they're working on. So, what we are making, I should show y'all. I'm making one for my sister. I made it for myself. So, we are making a throw pillow, a sellable throw pillow. And as you can see, it's some of my favorite horror movie people. Love horror movies. And it says A Few Good Men. And this is puff vinyl here. And I'll tell y'all all about the version I'm using. But I ain't got a lot of time because I definitely want to see what some of the other YouTubers are doing tonight. But I did promise y'all I was going to make it back. It has been so long since I have been able to come on here. Thank you. Hey, Karen. Yeah, so I got on my Halloween shirt we made in my Start Your T-shirt video, Start Your T-shirt business from home video. So I'm so excited. And I was little pumpkin at work today. So that's what y'all see. And this is my good little pumpkin hat. And I got my good little witch's brew. Y'all see my little cup. Now, I did not make this cup. But I seen it and I had to get it. It's so cute. And let me tell you, it ain't no coffee in here today. We being grown tonight, y'all. But anywho, the press is heating up. So the first thing I got to do, because I got to get this pillow done in like record time. I got like pillow. So the first thing that I did to try to save us some time was I threw the heat press on. So the heat press is going, and we are using, not even sure if you guys are familiar with this company, but it's a company here in Florida, on the south side of Florida, called Total Ink Solutions. And they are amazing. I love going in there. Maybe I'll try to get a video of me going over in there and picking up some things. But the puff that I am using, me and this internet too. That's another thing, y'all. I've been fighting with an internet company over here. They've been acting up ever since that storm came through. And I'm so upset with them. But that is not what tonight is about. But trust me, I'm upset with these people. So this is Deco Flex Puff. And this is going to be in black that I'm doing. So y'all already saw. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm praying that I cut it on the right side because when I'm rushing, I'll be messing up. So what I like about this vinyl, as you can see, like I just started it and then I'm able to just pull it away and it comes up really nice and easy. So that's what you see me doing here. So how y'all been? Karen, how are you over there? I know you were over there in the lineup. I know you said you were out some power when I was getting ready for that Zeta event that I was doing. That's a whole nother video. We have to talk about that maybe on Saturday for conversations because it turned out overall good, but I had some sleepless nights getting ready for that. And I feel like I'm still recovering. And then my best friend had her birthday, so I went back home to Chicago for her birthday party. I'm glad you're doing good too. I know you weren't in the line of the storms and everything, but I'm glad since I last was able to go live, you doing all right. So as you see, that vinyl just peeled away really nicely. It does really good on Cricut fast cut too. So it did not tear up. That part was really good. Because sometimes when you do a fast cut on Cricut, and I have a Cricut Air Explorer too, sometimes it can kind of tear your stuff up. All right, so as you can see, we got the wording that's going to go here on the pillow. Now, the thing that's going to make what we're doing a little different is this is a couple of different techniques. So I've got puff vinyl here. I've got a silk screen here. And then as you can see, the pillow was white, but we talked about before that you can't always sell white pillows. So this is a way that you can change your color, take it away from basic white, and still get yourself a really nice little sale. So I'm going to move this over here a little bit and raise the camera up. And hopefully, okay, so that'll give us a little bit of a better view. So puff here, if you can see the puff of it, I got a little bit of a lag, looks like. And then this is the silk screen piece. So now when you're doing video pillows with different mediums, a couple things to think about. A silk screen is going to want a different heat conduct. So this is 325 degrees for 10 seconds. The puff, and I love them because they tell you when you buy it from them, it's 305 degrees for no more than 8 seconds with medium pressure. And then normally, if you are going to spray a pillow, you want to let the pillow dry. But I let the heat press help me dry the pillow. So I've already pre-pressed the pillow, and you saw we just cut the vinyl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to I've pre-cut some paper. Normally, I would do this on a bigger table and not in my craft room where I got carpet. But I can't move everything into the other room like I would normally do. So what I'm going to do is try to save, because I want you to be able to see me do it. So here's our pillowcase, white, and I'm going to put it right here. Y'all can see it. And I am using Tulip. Probably easier right here. No, it's probably better here. Tulip fabric paint. And it's called Color Shot. It's instant. It's instant fabric color. My other phone is going crazy. I'm telling you, everything is trying to stop me from making this pillow. But we're going to make it. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to probably grab one more piece of paper just to make sure that I protect my cute little shirt. All right. So the first thing is with fabric paint, doesn't matter where I spray it because it's a Halloween pillow. So in this case, the messier the better. So I'm going to shake this, and I'm just going to spray it the way I want. No rhyme or reason. I just kind of went back and forth across, right? So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dry this because I need this to be dry so that we can go to our next step. So heat press is ready. It'll beep in a few seconds. So I'm going to protect my heat press. I already got my butcher paper. So I'm going to pick up my pillow. And we're going to do this twice, right? Because I got to press both sides. So I'm going to bring this over here to the heat press. Pull my drawer out. Put my pillowcase down. And I'm going to take one more piece of butcher paper and I'm going to cover it. So this way, I'm going to get my heat. And I better change my time on this. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to let it press for 32 seconds. It is on it's on 325 degrees, which is what the silk screen needs, but it'll also do the part I need to dry that paint. So yes, this might be some bit of wasted paper, but rather that than to get it on my stuff. So I'm going to flip that side over. Got about 12 more seconds. I'm going to cut some more butcher paper. Protect the table. Gonna pop up. Bottom is still good. So now, I just want to show you. I can peel it away. And now, my first half is dry. I can touch it. Nothing on my hands. So now, I'm going to take my second piece. Drop it down. And I want a two-sided pillow, right? Because you don't want to sell somebody a pillow that only got one side with the color, even though only one side is going to be a design. But we're going to do a video on Sunday. I'm going to drop a video of pillows and double-sided pillows. You know, this is peak pillow season for me and my small business. All right, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to slide my protection up, back on screen. And again, protect me, protect it. And then I'm just going to spray again in a sweeping motion across. Just because I don't want a basic white pillow. All right, so now we're going to take this one. Careful again, because now this side is wet. Bring it back over to the heat press. Pull the drawer out. Using the same paper. And we're just doing this paper, y'all, so we could keep our heat press clean. So we're going to put this back under here again. All right, so now we don't need this anymore because we're done with our paint. Now I can let this dry on my patio as long as it's not raining. And then I got me some scrap paper, which is what I'm probably going to do because you don't make no money if you always throwing stuff away. So I'm going to just slide this over here for now. We got 9 more seconds. And then we're going to put this pillow together. Now, let me know in the chat if you're watching. Do you think that this is a sellable product? If somebody got... Move the whole thing. If somebody's like Halloween and they want some home decor, you can make them a cute little pillow. Now, remember, we got our pillowcases when we did that Temu order. I told you guys when I do my sorority pillows, I tend to use the satin-like pillows. When I ordered the covers from Temu, just because people wanted me to test some of the products, this one didn't have the same sheen and shine that my ones that I normally do. But for this project, this worked out great because I ended up getting like 25, I want to say. I ended up getting like 20 pillow covers for like $15. Now you can also order these on Amazon. I want to turn it around so you guys can see it. All right, so now we know we need this, and we got to line up our words. And these are some of the, you like Halloween? These are my favorite. My sister and I, our favorite holiday. We love to dress up, and when she lived here, we would go to haunted houses together. All right, so we know we want this across the top. Now, I can't put it on there, but I'm measuring here to make sure that I got this as even as I need it to be. Because remember, puff does not need as much heat, and it does not need as much time as vinyl does. Otherwise, you're not going to get that puff effect. That is the whole reason you use puff vinyl. So I'm right now just making sure that I left some room. Okay, so I did pretty good there. I'm going to go ahead and get me my tape. Because now that I have it exactly where I want it, I sure don't want to move. Now, I think I'm a little off over here, so I'm going to slide across. Okay, and I'm going to just put a little tape down just to make sure that when my press pops up, it doesn't. So, y'all, I got ready to go to the event that I was doing. And I got ready to go to the event that you guys saw me preparing for. And the space was much smaller than I knew of. I had never been to the venue before. So, y'all, I couldn't even set up my table. I made all this already of sweatshirts and stuff, and I couldn't do it. But the shirts we made for the fundraiser did really well, and they're continuing to sell, which is really awesome. But I had a lot of merchandise that I pre-made for the event, y'all, and I could not do anything with it. But because your girl is resourceful, and this is a popular time in our sorority for new members, I created an amazing new member bundle with those items and added a couple other cool things to it. I'll be making those on Sunday too during our craft and conversation. And you guys will see what I do with it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put a fresh piece of paper down. We have our images already on here. We know we're dry because we tested and touched it, but we just want to make sure that we don't mess up our heat conductor. So that's why you saw me tear some of my parchment paper. When I'm looking for parchment paper, in case anybody cares, I get 3 big rolls of this from BJ's for like $7 or $8, and it's a 75 square feet of it, and it's 15 inches across. And that's what I like about it. It's super wide. So one good, 1 or 2 good pieces will cover, even when I'm doing some of my sublimation on my 13 by 19 press. So let's go ahead and tack down the first part. Now, I got the timer up more, so I'm going to stand over here and count it down. Because I should only have it on there for 10 seconds. So we're halfway there, and I'm doing really good. I have 29 minutes to finish. All right. Let's see if it's up. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. So I'm going to bring this back over here so you can see. All right. So we got our boys down. Do y'all like horror movies? And are any of these your favorite folks from the horror movies? I don't know about y'all, but when I was younger, out of all of these people, this one dude right here, Freddie, man, Freddie had me scared to go to sleep. I used to be so scared because Freddie could get you in your sleep. That's what I didn't like. Like Jason, I felt like I could outrun him. Now, not that remake Jason. Remake Jason real fast. But the Jason that was out when I was younger, I could outrun him. And I wasn't going to be falling on the ground. I was going to get away. But Freddie come when you're sleeping. I didn't feel Freddie. I thought Freddie was real disrespectful for that. He did not. And I like to sleep. Anybody who knows me knows that I think my ability to go to sleep anywhere at any time is a gift. And Freddie coming up into my sleep is not okay. So, yeah, I was scared of him. I would never have a doll that looked like Chucky, so I did not have to worry about him. And Ghostface, yeah, I ain't really made nobody mad, and I don't think my parents had done anything that would have somebody trying to come back and get me later. All right, now y'all see this? When I measured the first time, I did not realize that star, can y'all see that little star, is going to be right where my G needs to go. But I can't go no further down because then that's gonna mess up and it'll fall off the edge. So we just got to work with it. Yeah. And then it dude, he was another one coming back from their past. So, I didn't live a pretty decent life, so nobody should be trying to come back and get me. All right, so now I got to change the temperature because remember, on Deco Puff, we got to do 305 degrees for 8 seconds on medium pressure. So the temperature now is at 325, so let's fix that. Let's bring that down to 305. And I really like this one. Now, I have to admit, I haven't ran around here trying a whole bunch of different other ones. I know some other crafters have. They got a whole bunch that they do. I have not. So I don't really have a really big comparison to give you that. But I would just say I like Ameriflex. I haven't had an issue with it. I have it in black and red. I actually made myself a sweatshirt when I went back home to Chicago that says Southside Born and Raised, and I had the Chicago skyline, and it puffed up really nice. So I am kind of a loyal crafter. When I find something that works for me, I tend to stick with it until they either change, what they do with it or how they make it, or if their quality goes down. Now, I won't just keep using them. Their quality goes down. So we got to give it a few minutes to get there. So let me just take a little sip of my witch's brew. No kids came to trick or treat. I had some candy. But in the complex that I live in, I think they told them they could only come like on the weekend or something, which I think is really strange because how can you schedule Halloween? Like it's always on the 31st, right? It is what it is. But I got some nice compliments on my shirt that I made today, what I wore today. So if you were doing this pillow, what do you guys think you would charge for this? It's absolutely sellable. This is the finished product if you're just joining. This is what it's going to look like once it's stuffed. And it's washable. So now, how would you wash this? It actually is bleachable because I washed this one to test it. So I would take the stuffing out, which I'm going to do to stuff this pillow anyway. When I get ready to stuff, I'll pull it out. Turn it inside out and wash it. Make sure you turn it inside out and you should be fine. I bleached it in the bed, in the dish, washing machine by itself, and nothing happened to it. It didn't bleed. It didn't get on. So yeah, I think that it should be okay to do that. Let me check. All right, we just about there. It needs 4 more seconds. I love the press because it's the auto clamp and it really helps with my hand. It looks like I might have to get surgery, trigger finger surgery on this hand in January if I'm lucky enough to be able to get in to see the doctor I want. So that comes from years of opening and closing a heat press. And if you're doing that, you definitely want to take breaks in between. I didn't do that a lot, and I'm paying the price for that now. So don't be like your girl. Take care of your hands. Take your breaks. Yeah, that's a great price, right? But think about this. To me, my standard pillow price is $30 because you have the inserts. And usually sublimation, you're pricing out your paper and your ink. But in this case, right, if I were going for vinyl, then I would so go with 25, Karen. That's a great landing price for that. But because puff vinyl costs a little more than regular vinyl, you will either eat into your profit if you charge 25, and that's fine because sometimes depending on what you're making and what you're selling, you don't mind giving a little bit away. But I would do 30 because 3 different mediums. We are doing puff vinyl here. We have our screen that we have to pay for here unless we have a white toner printer or a DTF printer. I don't have one, so I bought this, right? And then we have to account for our pillow cover itself. Now, the reason I would say I've gone it at the 30 is if I'm going to include the insert cushion, which to me is what makes it a better sale for somebody, and somebody's more willing to pay for that because at least once they open your package, they've got their home decor and they can just put it out. They don't have to go running around and trying to find a insert to fit in it. All right, so we should be good. I'm going to take us back over here. Now, remember, this time we only pressed on one side. So I'm going to reuse my paper. So I'm going to put her here. And I'm going to put our good paper on top. I got to grab one more piece. All right. I'm going to put one more piece here. And I got it for, okay. Trying to make sure it's not coming off the edges because it needs to get all of it hit in order for it to work. All right, here we go. 10 seconds. I have it on medium pressure. No, we're not going to struggle with pricing. We're going to get all that good money, Miss Karen. Now, you would want to, if you ain't careful, we always want to think we got to hit that heat one more good time because we like 8 seconds. How is that enough? But you got to trust the process. So I'm going to lift this up. Ooh, see, it didn't tack there. Hold on. And actually, I did it on 10 seconds, and I can tell that because of this zipper, I didn't get it. So hold on. Let's see what happened up here. Okay, so see that one, the top. Let's bring it closer. I'm going to go back and hit this bottom on that G. I'm going to bring it closer. Can you guys see the texture? Can you see the puff? I'm going to drop it this way. Can you see it? It puffed. and it's still puffing. It like keeps going. That's what I like about it. It has its texture. Now, this G and this O, I can see right here. Coming this way. I can see that didn't tack. So, and I can see this N, and I think it's because my zipper. Now, if you run into that, the pillow is not ruined. You're going to unzip this pillow. Let me come this way so y'all can see. Unzip it. Most of the pillows have this little latch that the zipper. It's the encasing for the zipper. So what I should have did, and what I'm going to do now, because we don't waste it, we're going to open this up. So, and this way is going to get a flatter press. And I'm not going to put in this part and ruin the top. I'm only going to put it in here on the back part. So let me get it set up. I'm going to take it back over there, and then we're going to come back and do it. And hopefully it does what I need it to do. All right. So I'm only going to press the part that didn't get what it needed. So we're going to leave this part alone. And I'm going to open this up and get this out of our way so that hopefully I can get a good tack down, because I know that's what it was, that darn zipper. All right, and I kind of am not feeling it because I feel like it's going to give me a hard time. But we're going to see. But the good part is I only need half of my parchment paper this time. And what I think I should do, just to make sure that it tacks down, I'm going to tighten this. And I'm going to go a little tighter. All right. Let's see. It's only 8 seconds, but it may make all the difference in the world. That was 10 seconds. That was so dang on fast. All right. Let's see what happens. This G is being real disrespectful, y'all. I wonder if I'm not getting. I feel like I can't get this G tight enough. The bottom part is doing okay. It's the top that's lifting off from the thing. I'm not feeling that. All right, I'm going to try it one more time. I really think it's going to make it where I can't get it to press the way I need. So let's try to come more to the edge and see what happens. It happens, y'all. It happens. All right, and maybe I know I'm not supposed to leave it that long, but I wonder if that's because it didn't tack and I didn't pull that zipper the way I should have. Oh. Oh. All right. All right, one more good time again. I swear we about to fight. The puff is beautiful when it do what it needs to do. When it does like I need it to, it's beautiful. Now I know it hit this time. Now, hopefully I didn't. See, when you press puff too many times, or if your pressure is too hot or too heavy, what happens with puff is that it'll wrinkle. So you probably can see, let's bring you closer. You see these wrinkles here? That's because she wouldn't come off. And see, the bottom is tacking, but the top did not. So, and the carrier sheet is probably not helping me either, because it can't get that direct pressure. When I did it on the sweatshirt, it didn't give me this problem, but that's okay. We don't give up. And while it is a gift for my sister, more than likely, I'm going to give her the one that turned out okay, even though she going to love it anyway because she knows horror movies. And if you are ever on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, if that show still come on, and they say phone a friend for a Halloween question, my sister know the answer. She'll help you win the $1 million. Okay. So you see me taking my time because I'm going to tack it back again, but this time I'm going to do it without the carrier sheet And I know it's going to give it those wrinkles, but at this point, I think if I just keep doing it without with the carrier sheet, it's never going to lift. And I'm gonna have to do this anyway. So, and I still got 15 minutes because I don't want to miss Marilyn and Patrice and whatever this little kit is they're gonna be talking about. Because I'm gonna pop on over there with my good adult beverage, and I'm not gonna be working then. All right, so I got that part off. I'm not feeling how distressed it's looking, but at least I got it off. I'm gonna hit it one more time, and then we're gonna stuff it, and then it's gonna pop on out and go over to the other live. So let's see if one more good press could have did it. I might have been able to with my easy press, y'all, than my big one. But I ain't think about that at the time. All right, so let's try. All right, so there. I'm gonna put this on it. But we definitely got to try to protect our heat track. I'm gonna slide this in. I feel like every time I lift my darn hand away, here comes that thing. See if that does it. Either way, All right. Did you stick this time? Well, it stuck, y'all. It did it. But she looked like, I guess, thank God this is a Halloween pillow, because baby, she looked like she got cooties, don't she? Look at all her little wrinkles. It actually still puffed though. And now it's on there. Now I almost want to press the top so that the distressed look at the top of the pillow matches the distressed look at the bottom. Because this look real good and crinkly. Y'all think I should press it again? The top part, so that the top part can match the bottom? I should. I think I am, y'all. I think I'm going to press the few one more time, and that should make it look as crinkly as this, and then it actually will match. And I think I like that better. So our mistake will look like we made that mistake on purpose. It will look like it's part of the design. So I like that. So I'm going to do that. All right. I'm going to just distress it out. Why not? Why not? All right. Then that's going to be done. And it's really textured now. Perfectly happy mistake. I love it. Y'all, and even though it said 10 seconds, when I pressed it more, it actually made it raise up higher. So that's even better. I love a good happy mistake. All right. So I'm just going to stuff it so you guys can see the final process. And I love these. They are 15 by 15 pillow covers that I got from Temu. Really good price. And I like to stuff pillows with a 16 by 16 insert. I get mine from Walmart. I have tried others. I used to get them from IKEA, but everybody don't have an IKEA. Then IKEA changed their pillow covers. Pillow cushions, and then they raised their prices. And I really like to be able to provide people with the pillow cushion and the pillow cover. And then I found them at Walmart in the sew section. But they usually only have so many. They come two to a pack. And right now I got 17 pillows I got to make between 2 orders that I got to do in the next day or so. So buying pillow cushions 2 at a time is not ideal for me. So I buy them by the case. They come 25 cushions to the case on Walmart.com. So if you want to provide cushions for your customers with their pillows, that's where I found the best economical place is. If you know someplace better or a vendor that's better pricing for cushions that are hypoallergenic, because you always want to be mindful of people's allergies, even though I put disclaimers in all my pillows to let them know what the cushions are made of. Because if somebody breaks out, I don't want to be, responsible for that. So you just want to put that in your listing if you're on Etsy with it or what have you, so that people know what it is. All right, and now I'm just zipping it now. My order from Walmart comes tomorrow. Then I can make the other pillows I got to make and get them shipped out. All right. So now our pillow is nice and smooth. Little corner acting crazy. But here's our pillow. We did it in less than an hour. A few good men. And I'm going to send her the one that didn't. I'm going to ask her, actually. I'm going to go live with her or call her and show her on FaceTime and see which one she prefers. But here it is. Nice cushion. Package it. And somebody's got a unique decor. Now, if you did not have puff vinyl, that's okay. You could cut these words with regular vinyl. This could be glitter vinyl. You could do layering. But I just want y'all to see that a regular pillow that's white, you don't always have to keep it white. Fabric paint is a great alternative to turning a pillow any color that you want. And then this way, the black still pops up off of it, and then it allowed us to use puff vinyl. So this was quick and fast. We have 9 minutes to go join our girls on the other channel. I appreciate you for popping in. If you are watching it on the replay, please put a hashtag replay in here. Karen and Donzel, thanks for hanging out with me. And I'll be back on Saturday for coffee, conversations, and crafting. And we're going to be making bundles. So if you got time and you want to pop in, I will put a post on the page about what time I'm going to do it. I need to figure that out, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be about 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're in the neighborhood, come on over. And thanks again, and happy Halloween, y'all. Bye.